Before we get into all that, I want to just say the fact that you've been able to build a platform with 65,000 followers, it says everything about your business acumen. And the fact that you've associated a fitness program with your profile shows that you're ahead of the game when it comes to having business sense. So that's good already. I already want to say that off the bat. The fact that you've got a program, I've worked with a lot of people in the past who've not even had a program. So the fact that you've already got a program, it shows you're on the right path. So let's get right into things. So here with your Mum to MILF website. Okay, so the first thing I noticed about your program, you shouldn't really have the price before the copy, and right here where it says Hey MILFs, that's the copy. You shouldn't really have the price at the front because at the start, because what happens is it creates friction between you and the customer. When they see the price already, it creates friction. What you want to do is have them read the copy, take them through a slippery slope, which is a term we use in copywriting. A slippery slope is basically when the readers they can't stop reading. They're reading the next sentence, and they're not getting distracted. They're just going down a slippery slope. You want them to go down that slippery slope of reading all your copy, and then at the end, you want to put the price and the CTA, which is a call to action. You want to allow them to buy whatever you're selling after they've read the copy. So you probably don't want this you don't want this at the start. And then another thing here I noticed with your ebook, it says, great news, you will receive a 17-page ebook that provides detailed information on carb cycling, etc. One thing I want to just point out to you, that's going to create friction because already the average person doesn't even want to read. What you want to do is emotionally sell them. You want to sell the emotion that they're going to feel once they get the ebook, not the ebook itself. Because if you just sell the ebook itself, it's not going to really motivate anyone to want to purchase, because like I said, most people don't even read, and they see a 17-page ebook, it creates friction. But if you're able to sell the feeling, like I've got a free guide for you to read to achieve the MILF status, etc., that's going to help you go a lot further when it comes to selling your program. You want to sell the emotion that they're going to feel instead of the product itself, this being the 17-page ebook. And then once again, right here, I'd probably say to not really use all this space, because this is quite a big part of the sales page, and the important information is down here. You kind of want the important information to be at the top. But once again, your business acumen is on point. The fact that you've got a program here, even the color scheme, the fact that you're doing this already says everything about your business sense once again. Now, I have designed a free newsletter for you, which we're gonna go onto right now. A completely free newsletter. A newsletter is a great way to take your followers and supporters down a sales funnel that eventually lead them to a CTA, which is a call to action. Now, we can do this through all type of copywriting. PAS, that's problem, agitate, solution. That's where you give someone you take someone's problem, you agitate the problem to make them feel a certain type of way about their problem, then you are there at the end with a solution. So let's see this newsletter, which I am going to send to you, that I've created for you. As you can see, just basically a newsletter giving people free value when it comes to fitness, right? And I'm just gonna get through this stuff quite quick, but I've created a free newsletter. Not only that, I've linked your coaching program to the newsletter as well. I'm gonna send this to you, and I've also created a free website for you as well. So I've linked your Instagram pictures as well, so it will direct them to your Instagram. It basically takes them to everything you've got going on. So I've created a website for you as well, and all this stuff, it will lead them to eventually purchasing the program when they're getting free value through the newsletter. Now, last but not least, I wanted to show you something that we call a heat map, which will take your sales page to the next level. Now, essentially what a heat map does, let me get back here. Essentially what a heat map does, a heat map takes data from millions of sales pages and it applies the data from those sales pages onto your page. So basically, you see the red spots here. These are the places in your site that people are gonna view the most. So you want the most important information at these places where there's the red spots, basically. So heat maps will take people here. Now, Paloma, I appreciate you once again. I want you to have a blessed day. Okay, it's actually not stopped. The recording is not stopped. So I guess we're gonna continue. I thought the recording was gonna be 5 minutes max, but I guess not. So basically, I didn't really have too much to say after that anyway, but basically The heat maps will direct people to where it will show you based upon your website where people are going to be directed to. So for example, you see where it says deal of the week here, you see the red spots here, you would want to put the most important information of your sales page there, because that's where their eyes are going to be directed towards. But I will need access to your website in order to implement these things. So I appreciate you once again, Paloma. Make sure to get back to me with just a simple reply, yes, and I'll send that newsletter directly to you so you can go through it, see all the value in there. But that's really just a sum of what I wanted to do. I hope you have a blessed day. Take care of yourself.